Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Iron Elite Podcast Show. I know what y'all thinking. You're saying, Sarge, man, why are you going so live so early? Hey, man, we're trying something a little different. We got a couple little things going on, but let everybody know we're on. Share it with a friend. It's the Iron Elite Podcast Show with your boy, Sarge.
I was asked the other day, hey Sarge, why you never play any fast music on your podcast? It's simple. I'm petty.
Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up, big sword. You in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting y'all don't gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up, big sword. You in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting y'all gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? Slide on my road glide, looking so fly, 20-inch rollback, screaming eagle torque pack. I-10 to the end, it's a known patch. If you ain't a ground pounder, pay attention, fall back. We Iron Elite boys, no need for hitting switches. We split lanes and hogging lanes, we on a mission. On our way to CA, we 100 deep. Roll it up, y'all the road, run it up, rip it up. Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up, big sword. You in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting y'all don't gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up, big sword. You in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting y'all gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? I'm outside with it. I scrape the town burning loud when the smoke clear up. You know I hardly did it. I'm real gnarly with it. My ride clean when it bling. I show the lean on the scene to get jiggy with it. No did it, get it? I'm well equipped it. My bike side got a side, so you know I'm hit. She dropped it down and split it. Backed it up to shift it. Let me kick a little game to you lames riding around here, giving a set a bad name. It don't matter what you rank or what you claim. When we turn it up, you keep it motorcycling, man. My soul brothers, they roll runners, we rolling deep. When it's time to rally up, it's Black Wall Street. When you see them MCs at the RTE, roll it up, down the road, run it up, rip it up. Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up, big sword. You in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting y'all don't gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up, big sword. You in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting y'all gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig?
But Sarge, why you always gotta talk about motorcycling? Sarge, why you don't never talk about nothing else? Look here, man. If you gonna do all that crying, what the baby gonna do?
Hey, man, again, welcome to the Iron Elite Podcast Show with your boy, Sarge, man. Your boy, it never fails, man. StreamYard, boy. StreamYard. Please do your boy justice today and get the streaming together, man. It has been a nightmare over the last month with streaming, man, but we're trying to work through it. We're going to soldier through it, man, and get this thing done. But y'all see what it is, man. I have the couples edition, man, of I-10 to the end. My guy, Kaution, Prestige, man, just made the I-10 to the end. Went across, was safe, sound. And, man, look at them. Just look at their skin. Nobody scratched each other's face out. So I'm going to tell you this, y'all. Family, a couple who ride together, stay together. Do you dig? How we doing this evening?
We're doing
Good, man. Y'all look good. I wish my stream looked so dang good, but we're going to soldier through this thing. We're going to make it happen. So, again, family, if you guys don't mind, you know, the majority of the world knew who you were over these last couple of weeks. Y'all were like rock stars out there on the 10 doing y'all thing. But for those one or two that don't know who you are, if you guys wouldn't mind, let's take a couple minutes to introduce yourself to the world. Tell the world a little bit about you, if you don't mind. Let's go for it.
Okay, so I'm Prestige. I'm actually in K9 too, MC. Born and raised in the county of Dade, as Trick Daddy say. Currently in Columbus, Georgia, and just here making it do what it do.
That's what's
Hello, my name is Roderick Williams, aka Kaution. I'm with the Feral Souls Motorcycle Club, Columbus, Georgia. I'm from a small town called Mount Vernon, Georgia, right South Georgia.
Okay. All right. Help me with this. Mount Vernon, Georgia. What county is that?
Montgomery County.
Okay.
Money earning
where
Mount
that's
Vernon.
from. I was on recruiting duty.
You heard about
Marine
the
Corps.
Onions before? Heard of Vidalia Onion?
Vidalia, okay. So is it
Yeah.
south of Vidalia?
Yeah. South of Vidalia, about 12 miles. In
By 12
between
miles.
Vidalia
Okay.
and
Okay.
Overton.
Yeah, I covered Vidalia area. The only thing I knew about Vidalia, Toombs County, the only thing I knew about that was the KFC that had the they had the buffet. That was back in the middle 90s, man.
Hey, I'm surprised nobody knows. We really didn't have much for Shoney's and KFC.
Yeah, it wasn't a whole lot going on there.
No, not at all.
Yeah, it wasn't a whole lot going on in Vidalia. It was football and KFC.
That's it.
That was all, man.
Like
And oh, by the way, Vidalia onions, am I correct?
Yes. Sweet
Yeah,
onions.
that's what's up, man. Hey, I know y'all already thinking, man, Sarge up to shenanigans, man, Sarge. Man, I'm going to be mature on this show, man. We're going to talk about motorcycling. Y'all can see it. I got my great guest today, man. I'm so excited for them, man. They've been out here motorcycling, doing their thing. They're back home. They got back to their life. But what we're going to do, man, is we're going to spend about 60 minutes today, and we're going to talk about cross-country motorcycling, man, how it's done. You know, because a lot of times y'all see, we know we'll be on social media, what they say, we do it for the gram. Well, we got a peace sign in front of the Texas state sign, and we smiling in Louisiana. But y'all know, man, that's 9 seconds of a picture and 99% of butt whipping out there. Am I right, family?
You're right. You're right.
You got to pay that tax. You got to pay that tax out there. That's what's happening. So we're going to cover it today, man, for everybody that's coming in. If you guys could do me a favor, man, this is what I've been noticing. I've been watching stats here lately. And what I've noticed is 20% of my subscribers, I've got 80% of the people who view the podcast is only subscribed 20% of my subscription membership. So for those who watch all the time and hadn't reached up and hit the subscribe button, man, I would really, really greatly appreciate it if you do. I promise you this, if you do, you'll get that notification bell, and we'll continue to bring you as good a content as we humanly possibly can, because ultimately we do this podcast for us, man, for us, by us, and again, to be able to bring great content us. So if you hadn't done it already, man, I really appreciate it if you reach up, hit the subscribe button. And also, if you subscribe, man, share the channel with a friend. Let other people know what we're doing and what we're trying to accomplish out here in our motorcycle riding community. Again, our guest this evening, man, is Prestige and Kaution, man. It's the husband-wife couples edition of the I-10 to the end. For everybody who just joined us, man, if you're on Facebook, we're only going to be on Facebook probably for another 5 more minutes. Please be so kind. Reach up, hit the tab, open up YouTube, man, Sarge Life and Motorcycling, where we'll continue the rest of the show streaming live. And for everybody that's to come on with us this evening, man, we greatly appreciate it. I got a heavy hitter in the house tonight, man. K Solo from Riding with K Solo, the podcast. Y'all know how you get out, man, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, man. So right now he's doing, I know he does on Tuesday evening, he does his Unsung Heroes, man. He's talking about some of the greatest who rode motorcycles in our motorcycle community, giving you that history, man, so we have knowledge about what we were and how do we get to where we're at now in the motorcycle community, as well as I know he's doing that crazy Hoka Hey talk on Thursday. It's levels to this here thing, man. So I'm gonna just leave it like that, man. Everybody can't win the Super Bowl when it comes to this long distance motorcycle riding. Shout out to Fire and Ice Chronicles, man, my husband and wife couple, man, out of Central Texas. I think they were out of Killeen at Rock with us on the I-10. Love to have those guys on. They got a pretty cool YouTube channel. I go in and check it out all the time, man. They always smiling, man. They look like they're always so happy. So again, for everybody that's coming on, man, if you guys would be so kind, reach up, hit the like button, man, so we can get the algorithms going. But family, let's break it down, man. Let's talk about this thing. Let's talk about, first and foremost, are we back to normal now that we've made it back home? Are we back to normal now?
Yeah, I think so. I think it took about a good 4 or 5 days. So
About
over
4
the
or 5
week.
days?
Yeah, for me. Look.
Well,
Yeah, to catch up on a little sleep. Had to catch up on some sleep, sleep deprived.
Yeah.
But other than that, I was all right. I'm already getting up at 4 in the morning anyway, so it's
Yeah.
That's what's up. How the motorcycles looking? Y'all got the motorcycles back ready? They ready to go again?
They ready.
full service, 3-hole oil
Yeah.
changes.
Okay, that's what's cracking. That's what's up. So let me ask this. So was this our first trip together as a couple across the country?
Across the
the
country,
country?
yes, yes,
Okay, okay. So was this the farthest trip as a couple?
yes,
Oh yeah, for sure.
for sure, yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about it. What did it take for us to start this planning process? Was this something that you guys did over weeks, over months, over a few days?
Okay, so I am the actual planner, and I saw this ride maybe a few years ago, but we had just started riding, mainly me more so. I haven't ridden anything outside of pedal bike prior to getting the street glide, so I knew at that moment it was not the time to try to do that. So over the years, we kind of did different rides to get our bodies ready and be able to do these rides. So finally last year, I was like, hey, I think we're ready. So I did a bunch of research and I planned this whole trip out to the T, even down to the gas stops. So and the hotel stops and everything. So we start setting aside our funds to go to I-10 in the end and our emergency funds, and then we just went on ahead and went on across there.
Okay, so I got a question. Okay, let me pop you back. Let me get us pop back here. I got a question. So you said you'd seen it years before. So did you happen to see it on the Iron Elite group page, or you happen to see it on YouTube, or was it just kind of word of mouth that told you what was going on with the ride?
So I think the first time it was GQ went to one of the Iron Elites.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's when I first started seeing it. And then I saw it on the podcast because my other channel actually follows this channel.
Okay.
So I saw a couple of them, and then I saw a couple of interviews, and then I saw the process. So that's what made me realize I needed some work to do before I can set out on that journey.
Right. Okay. So, all right. So we start looking at things, a couple years or a little bit of time in advance, and then it was time when you woke up as 2026, and you looked over and said, "Honey, this is our year to make this ride." Was that
Yep.
kind of like the way it went?
Yeah, in 25. So in 25, it was our
Okay.
what we gonna do next year.
2026.
Yeah.
Planning for the year.
Yeah.
Every month,
Okay.
we do something, kind of.
Plan.
Okay.
So we start our plan. Well, I started planning. He just wake up 2 weeks out and ask us where we're going. But I started planning like a year out and be like, all right, this we gonna plan on doing. And then as it get closer, 6 months closer, we start solidifying the plans and everything from there. And then 2 weeks into it, it'd be like, okay, where we going now? And that's when he get on board, know where we actually going. He hears them, but he ain't prepared for it yet.
No.
Hey, man. Hey, you did the right thing, man. Just hey, when I need to be packed and when I need to be ready, and when we need to have the
Right.
motorcycle set. Right.
That's where we're
Right.
going,
Right.
north or south.
Okay. So what did it look like? Okay. So take our audience through it. So if we're okay, so Prestige looked over and she tells Kaution, says, "Okay, husband, we get ready to make this ride." What was day one look like to you, Prestige, as far as starting to plan? Was it okay, we got to make sure we got our money first, or we got to make sure we got our logistics first? What did that kind of take us through your thought process when you're planning this ride?
So initially I started looking at, doing some research, figuring out the routes, because not too many people outside of Fire Ice Chronicles actually had the I-10 end to end that I can see. So we of course watched their video when they did it last year. But prior to that, we was watching, I was watching some of the videos of people just randomly going to the West Coast, because we've been pretty much all on the East Coast. And I needed to understand what was the West Coast, and how, and all the weather and all of that. Now, yeah, we've been stationed in the White Sands, when we was in the military, but it's a different ride when you out there in the elements. So I watch a lot of videos on how to prepare for long distance ride, the wet weather gear, cold weather gear, all of that, the gas. I mean, I'm telling you, I researched it all before we actually, before we actually went on ahead and committed to it.
Okay, so it's safe to assume that both of you guys are soldiers or prior soldiers.
Yes, both retired.
Both retired soldiers.
I should have known that, y'all. I should already know. Hey, I'm thinking that it was an accident. It wasn't no damn accident. Y'all know. Y'all knew what the heck y'all were doing. I mean, and good on y'all. And I would say this probably for all of us veterans. And first of all, let me say thank you for your service.
Thank
I
you.
know what you guys went through to get to where you at today.
Yeah.
And trust and believe, everybody always tells you, man, y'all got it made. I say, shit, you should, excuse my language.
I mean, well,
You
yeah.
should have been, I said, you should have been there 30 years ago. You were
Right.
doing the same thing. But I appreciate that. But, and the beauty of this thing is that we can still put those skills that we learned in the military into effect in everything that we do in our civilian life, you know, whether it's at work or planning motorcycle trips, because it really is about executing in some sense, what we call in the Marine Corps, a 5-paragraph order. You know,
Yep.
so
That's the
you know,
same.
good for you guys on that. So okay, so we went through. Shout out to Fire and Ice. So we went through all the cool videos that they got, and they do have some cool videos. I ain't gonna lie to you, very fun. We talked to other riders. We start looking at our equipment. We start looking at maybe different applications and things that we want to use while we're on that ride. So with that said, as you guys started getting closer within 30 days, what did it look like at that point? Were you really, really confident and you thought, okay, well, we got this thing set because, you know, we ain't rookies, but at the same time, we've packed enough tools. Was that the thought process or how we were feeling on this?
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah, I think we was just looking at, you know, first stop Jacksonville, Columbus, Texas. Next stop Tucson. Next stop we should be Santa Monica. In our mind, we already knew how many hours we had to go, how many miles we were going to do, when we were going to stop, stuff of that nature. So it kind of, you know.
Yeah. Man, I'm starting to get impressed with y'all,
And for
man.
me, I'm like
sitting there listening. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm listening.
No, for me, I'm like the overthinker. So because, you know, it was a new era, the only nervousness was because I haven't been out. But again, once you plan and, you know, and put the measures in place, there's nothing else you can do. And if anything else happened, then it's outside of what we prepared for. And then, you know, that's just life.
Yeah. But I'm loving it how Kaution was saying, hey, look, we'd already did this mental exercise in our mind.
Mhm.
You know, it makes me think again, man, I know y'all like, sorry, you're going to turn this into the whole military edition. No, it ain't. But to think about things in your mind, that mental exercise really is important. I like to do that too. I think everybody should play it out mentally in their mind. Hey, what's going to happen when I do this? What I should think about? Because I've had times before where you know how wives are. You know, don't listen, Prestige. Caution. You know how I'm saying.
Oh, no,
So
I understand.
this how my wife would do me. She'll go like this was like years ago on a California trip. She is about 2 a.m. She wake up. She says, "Hey, you wake? Yeah. You think you ready for this trip across the country?" So I'm quiet first. I gotta think about it because it's a strategy.
Right.
Right.
I go, physically, nah, but mentally, I played it through 1,000 times in my mind. I know what I'm gonna do when I'm gonna do it.
Yep.
And where the mind goes, the body truly follows. What do you guys think about that?
Totally agree.
Yep.
So shout out, man. I really appreciate you sharing that because I think everybody who's listening in today or paying attention to the podcast, think about what this couple just said. They mentally play it out in their mind. They mentally play it out. You have to have that kind of thought process. So if this went wrong, what is our course of action? What are we going to do? Are we going to panic, or we've already thought that, hey, if I get a flat tire, hey, if my bike breaks down, hey, if the weather's this is going to be my immediate action on how I'm going to respond to that.
Yeah.
What y'all think, family?
3 courses of action for everything.
There it is. Okay,
3
so we
COA.
planning? You said, what's that now?
I said 3 courses of action for each stop: Columbus, Tucson, Santa Monica.
Share those with us. So 3 courses action. Say, just use for any example. What would you do?
So you want to do like the night. So I don't like riding at night because I can't see. The depth perception is off. So if we are riding, let's say we set out to Columbus, and if we have to ride more than 3 hours into the night, then we'll reevaluate at that point and say, hey, do we need to just stop, or could we push and look at, you know, like in Arizona, it was complete darkness. I couldn't see anything. So had we had to ride 2 more additional hours in that, we'd have probably just stopped in this earliest town. So between weather, road conditions, how we feeling, all that played a part in once we get up every day. Hey, if we feel this way, if the weather is this way, if we get any mechanical errors, this is what we're gonna do.
Okay. Okay. Makes total sense. I was trying to, when you were doing it, I was trying to pull up one of the photos. Okay. So that's on the California state line. And I'm telling you out there
Yeah.
right now, okay, everybody look how pretty it looks out there. It's beautiful with the mountain backdrop. It's so sunny, not a cloud in the sky. Let dark hit you in that area. Is it like, it's like a trillion midnight dark? Is it that kind of dark?
Yeah, it's dark.
It's dark.
Dark.
It's dark. I'm telling you, that's the last place you want to be monkeying around. If
And it's crazy with that picture. We didn't realize that sign was there until after we passed the regular state line. And when we passed it, we just was like, oh man, we want to do it again or take a picture of it. But then we were just so ready to get to California or to Santa Monica that we just went on ahead and passed it. On the way back, I was like, well, we got to get the sign. I want the sign. So then we got off at the wrong exit.
Cool.
Yeah, we got off
You
at
guys
the
had to
wrong
turn around and hit
exit.
it? You had to
Yeah.
turn back around and get it?
And then we had to get off on the side of the road. I was like, don't even worry about it. We'll just get it right here. It's fine.
Yeah.
But it was
it's
a nice,
dark
I
out
like
there,
it.
man. It's dark. And,
Yeah.
and I apologize to say, man, I've been through there like, I don't know, 7
Ooh-wee.
times. But I
I'm
ain't
telling
gonna
you,
lie.
it
The
is
majority of the time, I
dark.
blaze right through it and don't even pay attention to it. I blaze right through
Yeah.
it, don't even pay attention to it. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Okay, so 3 courses of action on any situation that we're coming up on. Is that about right, Kaution? We said 3 courses of action?
That's about right.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, so now we got to get down. We got to we're coming from what, Georgia to Jacksonville the day before. Am I correct? No, you
Daytona.
guys came from
Yeah, we
Daytona.
went to Daytona.
We went partied
Yeah,
hard
y'all-
in Daytona.
Oh, y'all were wilding out. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Y'all wilding out. Having a great time, which you should.
Yeah.
Okay, and so the
And then
first
we
day
took
coming
an
out,
extra day just in case. So once Sunday, I think we left Daytona and came to Jacksonville just to rest. Somebody to sober up a little bit. And then, yeah.
Anytime.
Hey, mind your
anyplace.
business, man. Mind your business.
Right.
Yeah, I thought y'all. Oh, that's right, y'all did, because y'all left Daytona that morning, got to Jacksonville, and I think y'all pushed up to what, Tallahassee? Y'all didn't? Did y'all go to Tallahassee?
When we left
No, we went to Columbus, Texas.
Texas.
From
Oh,
Jacksonville.
that's right. Y'all spent another night in Jacksonville. I remember
Yeah.
that
Yes.
because I remember when y'all left. Y'all said, "Hey, man, we leaving Daytona this morning, Sarge. We're gonna get into Jacksonville." And then I think y'all already had a room booked 2 hours later in Jacksonville.
Yep. Already had a room
Daytona.
book.
Yeah. Hey, so y'all ground pounded that whole 90-something miles to get to Jacksonville.
Right.
And say, "Yo, man, we going to bed."
Tough 90 miles too.
Yeah, we're going to bed.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah. So we got out the gate.
We had to prepare.
So we ended up getting out the
Prepare.
gate Monday. What did y'all get out the gate? About 3:30 in the morning, something like that? No, y'all
3.
didn't.
Yeah, a little
Y'all got
after
out
3.
3:30?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah,
y'all
about 3,
showed up
3:30, something like that.
3:30. Okay. So the first morning ride was an early morning ride. So the first leg was what, from Jacksonville to, you said, Texas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Columbus,
Texas.
Texas.
Okay.
And that's right outside San Antonio, right before you get to
Houston.
San Antonio.
Okay. So that first day, y'all were getting it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all was.
That's the day we feel like you mentally you excited, you ready to go. So we kind of took advantage of that time.
Okay. So how did it look? So would you suggest, say, to a rider that's coming behind you guys, would you suggest, because if you made it to close to San Antonio, your first day was probably your best day. Is that true?
True statement.
Yeah, it definitely was the best day,
Yeah.
physically and
Okay.
mentally.
Okay.
Fresh.
Do you suggest to a rider coming out the gate to make your first day your toughest day, or you are a 3 even days, or you're a slow jog run type group? What do you guys suggest? What's your opinion on that?
I guess it depends on the rider.
Right.
Yeah, because like I said, we kind of built up to this, so we knew when we did our 1,024, right at 950, 960 is when we started to, you know,
Get a little fatigue.
yeah. So that's why we based it out of Columbus. But if they haven't done this test, then I wouldn't recommend 900.
Doing
I
that.
would say bed down at no more than 650.
Prestige, since you brought
That
that up,
first,
let me ask a real quick question, Caution, if you don't mind. Respect.
yes.
What would y'all suggest? And both of you guys can answer this. For a couple or even an individual who would want to ride across country, would you suggest that they put in some maybe 1,000-mile trips or 800-mile trips or 2,000-mile trips? How do you suggest that a couple or even an individual would start prepping for a cross-country trip? As far as
I would
riding?
say, right. I would say that. I would say put in, get a couple 1,000-mile trips in, just see what your body, just listen to your body. See what your body tells you when to shut it down, when you're good to go the next day. Your body's going to tell you everything you need to know. And if you don't listen to your body after, 1,000, 2,000 miles, whatever the case may be, you're really not preparing yourself, the right way, I think. That's just in my opinion. Listen to your body and get those trips in so you know your body knows what to feel. Like kind of you go into Iraq or Afghanistan or something, you got to get your body acclimated to the weather. That's the same way with the bikes. You got to get your body acclimated to riding that distance with that weather, because all of that plays a factor to me. The
I
cold, the
guarantee it
heat,
does. It sure
we went to
does.
Tulsa, Oklahoma, all of that stuff. Tulsa, Oklahoma showed us, I think it was in July, August, it was hot. And we thought we could, that's one of the things we prepared for as getting ready for this, is to prepare our body and mind for that type of weather. It was like, okay, my wife was like, no, we're not going to go in July, August to California. So I guess we, planned that out.
Hey, God bless the ones who do, but I'm gonna tell you this: it's a whole different type of I-10 to the end when you go into July, homie. I'm gonna tell you that's a whole different get down.
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
I'm sure.
hey, man, shout out to Ballhead Nasty, man.
He say a couple should do marriage counseling before the trip. Hey, let me tell you, the one key thing, and I know we talk about one of the things, you have to go on this trip with somebody you're a solid with, because we got on each other's nerves out there, okay?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And we ain't gonna lie, we got on each other's nerves.
Yeah.
Like we're going to be married coming back.
I know, right? Because
Yeah.
it was so many little things, but you got to have somebody that really knows you and understands that this is not being mean, or we're not doing this maliciously, because it just we know each other, and when I get tired, I don't want to be bothered. You know what I'm saying? So, you don't take none of this to heart. But it was definitely sometimes we rolled with the little mic thing just running. They ain't said nothing for 200 miles. So.
Hey, and that's facts. That's facts.
Yeah,
That's not. We laugh and I can always count on Nasty to take the show down that road. I know I can always count on him, man. You so immature. But what he just said is true. It's true.
It is.
And not only is it for couples, it could be for friends, best friends. It could be for club brothers and club sisters. And what we say, when you're riding across country, it's got to be about safety and proficiency. It can't be about your feelings. What
Right.
y'all think?
Absolutely.
You got to keep your
Absolutely.
feelings out of it, because once your feelings get into it, it can get somebody in trouble. Safety can be compromised and that type of stuff. What you guys think on that?
Agree.
Agree. Definitely.
Definitely got to personal feelings aside.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
a ride. We both trying to
Yeah,
Santa Monica
Safely.
Yeah.
safely to Santa Monica.
yeah, yeah. So when the wife call you a jerk, you just have to take it. You have to take it.
I cut
Yeah,
my
just have to
earpiece
keep
off.
pushing. Yeah, just keep pushing. Hey, don't worry about it, dog. Just keep pushing, man. Hey, by the time y'all have dinner, she'll be in a good mood again. Huh?
Exactly. When I cut it back on,
True.
everything should be over with, and I click
Yeah.
back on. She ain't saying nothing. I'm like, okay.
I love
So-
that, man. I love that. Okay,
Yeah, I'll tell you.
okay.
Definitely challenging.
Yeah, I love
And
it,
I think
man.
the one thing that
I think
really
it's so true.
Yeah, the one thing that really started it was the second day. I think the second day was the worst for me. That was from Texas to Tucson. And going across, I think it was, we got through Houston with all that maze of a
Traffic,
traffic, and then it was,
construction.
yeah, it was hot, so I was already agitated. And then when we got to the portion on San Antonio to El Paso with that wind, I have never experienced.
That's the gauntlet, right?
That's the God. I think the gauntlet. Yeah, I have never
Oh yeah.
that before in my life, so I didn't know what to do. So I was nervous, and I know the wind blew me from one lane to the next. So now I'm sitting up here thinking, okay, and all these trucks coming by, and I'm like, these trucks can't be governed because the way they flying past us. And now I'm scared because I don't want to get blown into the truck. And then he's in my ears like, well, just stop, calm down, breathe. And we can't. And I think I was at 40 miles one point. And he was like, you can't go that slow. We're gonna get blowed off the road. And I'm up there like, what you want me to do? I don't know what to do. And so he finally taught me through it on, just if once the wind blow, kind of throttle to it, let off the throttle a little bit, lean in the direction. So after fiddling and playing with that, then it was a lot better. But my nerves was already rattled at that point. So
Hey, that's really real.
oh yeah.
Hey,
What did you
So-
say?
Then it started
So,
raining.
gang, just hold up. What real quick caution. Hey, for everybody that's out there, man, that's listening in on us and watching the show today, we greatly appreciate you guys, man. I see the heavy hitters are coming in and hitting the like button. You guys understand the mission, and I greatly appreciate it. But Facebook, man, we getting ready to say goodbye to you guys, Facebook. So if you guys would be so kind, man, if we'd roll over, open up a tab into YouTube, Sarge Life and Motorcycling, the YouTube channel, man, we'll be on live for the remainder of the show. So Facebook, we're going to go ahead and kill a stream and keep the show popping. So if you guys give me 1 second here. We gone. Okay. So Caution, finish that thought if you don't mind, brother.
I already forgot what I was
You
saying.
said it was raining.
Oh yeah, I said once the wind, you got the wind down, then here comes the rain. Now we're not riding 40 miles an hour anymore. Now we're riding about 25. And then we got wind, we got rain, we got her nerves bad, and I'm like, okay, let's just get to the next gas stop so we can get our head together, get your mind together, so we can get back on the road. We still had another, 100 and something miles to go possibly, and she was all over the place. So just trying to head straight and get her back in the right frame of mind, and me being able to talk to her through the headset was great. I think it was a great thing.
Yeah. I'm just, as you guys are speaking about it, and quite a few people that's on this evening actually have done the 10 to the end, so they know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. That wind gets very disrespectful in Western Texas.
It was terrible.
And it don't stop. It don't stop until you get to dang near California. It can get very disrespectful. And if you don't have the presence of mind or the experience dealing with crosswinds like that, it can move you completely into another lane.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I know exactly what you're talking about, Prestige, out there. And you white knuckling sometimes. You holding on to dear life sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I done got a little blister on my finger for holding on to the doggone handlebars so tight.
Oh yeah. And you ride a road glide, am I correct?
I got the street glide.
Oh, you got yeah, that's a big deal. Yeah. So Caution, you rock a road glide, right?
Road glide. That's what I was telling them.
Okay, yeah, that road glide handles it. That road glide handles that wind a little bit better, but that street glide, you muscling some work on that. So shout out to you for that. You should have traded bikes and made him ride yours.
She don't want to ride the road glide. Yes,
you don't like to do the road glide? Okay.
Everybody's talking about it, and right now I like my bike, so I told him, you keep asking me to get on this road glide, you'll be having to buy me another one. So be careful what you ask for.
Yeah. Hey, you see what your girl said? Time for that road glide.
Look, Fox has been trying to get on road glide too.
Yeah. It's gonna change your world. I'm telling you, it's gonna change your world. Okay, so now we're in day 2. We're dealing with you say no rain, just wind, just a bunch of wind issues in Western Texas. Am I correct?
We got
some rain.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We got a little rain too at the end. So with the wind blowing, the rain, right before we stopped for the last gas stop, coming out of before we got to El Paso.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the temperatures out there this time of year for you guys? Was it nice, mild, cold, hot?
It was kind of, it wasn't cold, but you can tell the temperature was a little dropped. I think it was about 40 maybe.
Yeah, 40, 50s. Nothing
You
too
know,
terrible.
nothing bad. You know.
Okay. Were y'all using heated suits, or were you guys going old fashioned with chaps?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
No,
heated
I
suits.
I had it all. I had every variation of it because I'm from Miami. I don't like to be cold at all.
I know
So
that's
any
right.
slight breeze, slight anything, I'm putting on chaps or I'm putting on the heater gear or I'm putting on my little suit.
She got a, what is it, cardigan?
Yeah, a little
okay.
cohort jumpsuit.
Cohort jumpsuit. Yeah.
Yeah. So I ain't gonna be cold.
So you wasn't really having too big of problems then, because you guys were y'all were dressed appropriately. Y'all had what y'all
Yeah.
needed to have. Okay. Okay. So, all right. So issues. If I'm coming behind you, what do I need to know? Say for the first 2 days, maybe that you guys might have didn't think much about. Was there any small things that, hey, oh boy, we didn't think about that hard and this popped up? Anything at all?
I can think of anything.
Not really. Now, knowing like with the planning process, I think the one thing too, I said that I would plan a rest day in there the next time, at least one rest day, because we was going, we went to bed, we up, and we did that all the way until we got back home.
Right.
So, but that would be
3
the only-
days there, 3 days back.
Yeah,
Like you
Yeah.
said, when we got to Santa Monica, we should have probably took a day,
yeah.
chilled out for about. Right.
I totally agree. Yeah.
Because by the
I
time we
totally
got to
agree.
Santa Monica, we took the picture. We stayed out there. We met this one girl, and that was it. We was like, we want to go down to the pier. It was like, no, let's go find something to eat and go lay down.
Yeah, I totally agree with you on that one. I think it's good to take one, if you got the luxury of doing it, take 1 maybe 2 days to reset your clock and then head back to the East Coast. I do agree with that.
Right.
It just seemed like everything kind of mixes together. Am I correct?
There was
Yes.
yeah. There was one comment we're talking about turning it the planning into a presentation. While you planned that, I had a whole group meet because it was supposed to be a couple of us that was going, and the group meet had tabs in all the maps, all the places, links to the hotels, gas stations, and everything. So yeah, it definitely it was definitely planned.
So you planned it like a military operation.
Yeah, per se, yeah. Hey, you know,
Okay.
hey, all I needed was the rock drill, the sand thing where you stand out there.
Did you pack any MREs? Did you pack MREs?
Yeah.
Right.
All I need was the rock drill.
Hey, but you know when you plan like that and you prepare properly, very little to anything normally goes wrong. I know, at least for me, if I really plan hard, very little goes wrong. It's when you don't plan is when all hell break loose. You guys, does it kind of work like that for y'all too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
She's the planner. Me, I'm just gonna show up, and just
Right.
whatever happens, I'm just ready to deal with whatever.
Yeah.
But with her, it's like she wouldn't feel comfortable going on the ride if she didn't plan it the way she did.
Yeah.
The tedious manner that.
Okay. Well, it seemed like it works well for you guys. You know,
Oh, yeah.
you know your position, and she knows her position, and you guys complement each other well with doing that. And I think that's the most important thing, because 2 people doing the same job is going to be a little tough on a ride like that.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's okay to know what the other person's doing, but to be able to assign each other tasks and be able to work together in tandem, whether it's husband and wife, club brother and sister, or just best friends out there in the road, that brings out the best in all of us. What do you guys think? What's your opinion on that? What's that now?
Yeah.
Working.
I was reading one of the comments talking about she did it like S3. But
what would you
Yeah,
saying?
you were like that. In the Army, was S3 the operations? Yeah,
S3
Marine Corps,
operations,
S3 was operations.
legit.
So you was the operations officer, operations chief. Yeah, I see it right here. Yeah. Okay. Well, how did you do it when you got tired? Were you still like the operations chief at that point? You'd be like, hey man, I ain't got nothing left in the tank, homie.
That's when I tag them in. Like, all
yeah,
right, tag you in.
Tag, you go up
Oh, you
front.
tag.
You
Oh, you tag.
lead.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna follow behind.
Yeah.
Tag 'em
Yeah,
in.
tag me in.
It was his turn to have the
So
watch.
yeah, when she gets aggravated, yeah, it's over. It's
Yeah.
over. She ready to sit down. Hey, just go figure out how to
Yeah.
get to the hotel.
Right.
They got construction right there. I'll stay
Yeah.
at the store. Just come back and get me.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
really? Yeah, I'm just cutting
Yeah,
the bike
'cause-
off, sit right here.
Wow.
You go figure it out, and then come get
Yeah.
me, and I'll come follow you.
She need
Yeah,
that space.
because
She need
when
that
we
time.
got to, what's that, Columbus? No, it was Tucson. So we get to Tucson and the road was blocked off, closed, and then it was like real bumpy. I'm talking about, I don't know what they was doing. They tore this road up. And now mentally, this the exit, make this right, and I'm at this hotel. And now it's blocked off. I was like, nah, you figure out how to go around. I'm gonna wait at this gas station because I don't have no more to give you right now. And I can't think about how we're gonna maneuver around this thing. So
Yeah.
it's best that you figure it out and then I'll pull around, come back and get me.
Okay.
Yeah, because like when I'm tired and I'm
trying-
exhausted, that's it. I can't think.
I'm trying to visualize that in my head as y'all talking about that. Because
yeah,
you
it was
smiling when you
crazy.
saying it. I guarantee you wasn't smiling when you was talking about it out there, were you?
Nah, because he was like, well, why don't we come on and come on? I said, no,
To convince her just to come.
No.
I didn't want to leave her at the gas station,
that's all right.
but she was not ready. She wasn't ready mentally. I knew then. I was like, okay, she's gonna drop the bike,
Yep.
or we're gonna end up, just arguing all the way to the place. I was like, hey, just stay here. You got your, whatever your insurance with you,
Yep.
as we call it. So stay here till I'll be back. In about 5 or 10 minutes, I came back and
We
we
figured it out.
figured it out.
Okay. Very cool.
Then we get in there. The guy was like, oh, it might not be no water. I said, you know what? Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. What you mean no water? I can't take no bath. Okay.
Wow. And where was this at?
This
It's
was
in Tucson.
Tucson, yeah.
Okay, so this was coming back. No. This
No,
was
this
was
going. Okay. So Tucson right before Phoenix. Okay, I got you. I got you.
Yes.
So, okay. So question. Because I know Prestige said I really don't like to ride in dark very much. So what you guys trying to do? What were y'all's day strategy? Was it 3:30 a.m., 4:30 a.m. till 6, or how are y'all doing each day's leg?
So it was crazy because again on the East Coast, the sun come up at 6, 7ish, but on the West Coast, the sun didn't want to come up at all. Like I'm like, hey, wait, where's the daylight? Where's the daybreak? So the goal was to do no more than 2 or 3 hours in the dark, whether it was early morning or late at night. So in that second day, we got caught early. We did about 4 unintentionally. On the way into Tucson, we did another 3 or 4 unintentionally. So, it was that second day was the roughest day for us, I would say.
Yeah, I would say that too. That day was terrible.
Yeah.
Y'all never let me know that. Oh, y'all was good.
I mean, 'cause
we good, Sarge. Everything good.
I mean, we were good.
After we got through it.
Yeah, we good. Yeah.
Getting through it was.
Yeah, here I think y'all got me thinking y'all was just moonwalking across the country. Yeah, y'all was just doing y'all thing. Nah, there it is. No, Sarge, we were fighting the feeling.
Second day, we especially that second day, and like I said, with the wind and the nightfall and the rain, I was like, ooh, is this something we should have done?
Second guessing after that,
Yeah, I was like, man,
going to Tucson was a second guess day.
Yeah.
Is this what we really want to do?
What do you guys think? I think personally, the hardest part about this whole entire trip is the hardest part. And let's be honest. Okay, there's certain things that's hard all the time, and sometimes it just could be between weather, construction, and traffic and stuff. But I think pound for pound, the toughest part of the trip is from west of San Antonio to, in my opinion, Phoenix. Because I think once you get those out the way, Cali is a little bit different animal. There's portions of Cali that might be a little strenuous, especially if you hadn't been in California and drove in California traffic. Because let's be honest, once you get to Palm Springs and Palm Desert, You know, the traffic gets a little different going into LA. Well, what was
Yeah.
so would you guys agree or disagree, or did you have another leg of the trip that you thought was extremely tough? And I know you just mentioned the second day on Tucson, but is that y'all's leg that you think is the toughest on the trip as well?
Yeah, that was it. And mainly probably because of the elements and whatnot. But after we got past that, then I was okay. Once you go into Arizona, it was pitch black out there. But then I had rode in the darkness on the way to Arizona. So once I experienced it once, then I kind of know what I'm prepared. I need to do to prepare for it again. So Arizona wasn't too bad. It was just dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The darkness. Never being in that area before or being on the West Coast before.
Yeah.
Mentally not knowing exactly what to expect.
Yeah.
The desert is
And
a
then,
different animal.
It is. And like the East Coast, like I tell people, you got the moonlight, you got reflectors in the ground, you got lights outside, and in Arizona there was none of that to help guide me to see. So now I'm running 30, 45 miles an hour because I can't see around the curve. So
What in the desert, especially that stretch coming into Phoenix, there's not a lot out there. It's just desert. And then all of a sudden when you get into Phoenix, then everything lights up. You know, once
everything,
you get into once you get into Chandler County, everything lights up. But just like you guys said, it is the desert. It's the darkest place on the planet other than Panama jungle. It is the desert.
Right.
So, I mean, and shout out to D Bell. I got D Bell on this evening, man. But D Bell has got light kits all over his bike. And I've rode with David Bell a couple times at night, man. Like, yo, man, you got to get in the front. Because I just like you as well, Prestige. I don't have a whole lot of depth perception at night. So I don't like to monkey around at night. I really don't, especially in the desert.
And I remember calling Foxy from Fire and Ice Chronicles. I was like, why you didn't tell me about the wind, and why you didn't tell me? She was like, she thought it was so funny. And then she did tell me about Arizona, about being dark, but I didn't know how dark until I saw it. So
Or a trillion midnight darks. A trillion midnight darks.
Like I'm coming at 7.
Yeah, and that desert, you don't see it until you see it. Till you right on top of it. That's when you see it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Say just you and the Lord out there. Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, nasty, right? I would always suggest, if for those who don't know what we're talking about, and that's going to be getting ready to do a long trip like this, or do the I-10 to the end, or do a 40 or whatever that you're going to be dealing with desert, put some really good lights on your bike, or find you a tractor trailer or 4x4 to get behind. They got a lot of lights, because you're going to need some type of rabbit to be in the front of you. Stock lights is
well,
not
them things, they was hauling tail in Arizona. I'm trying to figure out, them Willers can't be had no governor on there, because everybody was doing 100. I swear, I think everybody was doing 100. At least that's my story.
The speed limit 80 out there. The speed limit is 80.
Yeah.
Right.
And
they ain't playing no games.
And we running for
no
games.
games.
In the dark. In the fire.
Hey, they got to get the bread, the meat, the chicken, and the eggs to the market. They ain't playing with you. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's what's up. They need. Hey, you need your Amazon.
Right.
Yeah.
Pay for overnight.
Yeah, for sure.
They deliver.
And I see they was getting it done.
So let's say this, family. So, okay, so Tucson to Santa Monica Pier, was that the third leg? Or did y'all pull up in Phoenix?
Yes. No, that was it.
That was it. The third leg was Tucson to Santa Monica.
Okay, so nice little ride. Nice ride. Okay. So how many hours you think that was, Tucson to Santa Monica Pier? What, 10, 12?
GPS said 8, but of course with all the stops and stuff, I think we did 10. So
you can knock that 8 out. That 8 ain't happening. Yeah.
It wasn't. No,
Right.
it ain't.
Yeah.
The way we planned it, I think the first day was 966. The next day was like 980 something, and then we intentionally put that third day with 550 miles from Tucson to Santa Monica. So
Okay.
but again, with us, when we get to these gas stops, we just taking our time and So going through, so it might have took us a little over 11 hours because when we stop and we break and we until we ready to get back on, we go. So, but that was
Okay.
our shortest day since we
Okay.
started.
Okay. So since you brought that up, let's take a look. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. Bam!
Oh yeah,
Welcome to California.
right.
Right.
I was like $6. Oh my
Hey,
god!
so how much a gallon of gas in
$6
California
a
right
night.
now?
And then they don't have
$8?
the nerve to have 93. Right.
Right.
And then
They
they're gonna
don't
have
the nerve to
91
have
on you.
93. You got 91. Right.
Yeah, then they're gonna have 91 on you. Holy. And that was before the war that's going on in
The
Southwest
water.
Asia.
Yep.
Right.
So what we paying now? About $10 out there in California?
Probably.
$6.19. And I think
Right.
that's when regular was about $3.15 when y'all took off out there. Holy moly. Yeah,
Right.
welcome to California.
Right.
Yeah.
And then those hills, actually, the hills they call inclines.
So you say incline hills?
So we had to get to like the gas station was like to get out of it. It had a straight up like mountain. They talking about it was an incline to go out to get out the gas station. And I was like, yep, not going around that. We had to go all the way around because I did not want to drop the bike on the incline. So we had to turn back around and go that way to go out. Yeah. I
So
hated
was this the
California.
first time? Was this the first time splitting lanes?
Oh, we didn't do that.
Oh, I
Because
know you
we
went.
we
You
didn't
went
we
way out
didn't
of
know how
California. You
to.
ain't bought
But
You ain't went way out of
yeah,
California.
but
You
the
ain't tried.
traffic wasn't too bad though. Yeah, the traffic wasn't bad, and then we got on the Easy Pass or the HOV lane thing, so it wasn't too bad. But because we didn't know how to do it, I wasn't gonna do it. It'd be just my luck. I messed it up, so we was gonna hit the shoulder before we lane split. Well,
Man, that lane splitting is the funk. I love some lane splitting. I just don't like waiting for
we didn't know how
stuff.
to do it, so
Yeah.
I was like, hey,
Yeah.
yeah, and I
Yeah.
was like, you want to try it? I was like, So we ain't do the lane split.
You like, nah, I'm good. Go
Hey.
for it.
Uh,
Yeah.
Right.
Point
Right.
A to B.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I missed your last word you said.
No, I say the point A to B safe. So if it wasn't safe, then
We wouldn't do it.
we wasn't doing it. Like
I
I don't take
gotcha.
a lot of risk, so it just hey, I'm the hey, we're gonna do it as safely as possible. So if that mean I got to go out 5 miles to get to 2 miles, then I'm okay with that.
I got you. Okay, so third day, now we feeling good. We flexing. We didn't cross the state line of California. We didn't hit the sign, everything. So at this point, getting into Santa Monica Pier, take us through the experience, navigating, getting to the end, and finally making it to the Santa Monica Pier sign. Take us through that. What did that feel like?
Well, basically going through LA, it felt like everyone was racing. All
Yeah.
three lanes were trying to go, at least 160. Like you're on a boost. Just imagine around the boost, but it was cars and everybody run every lane running about 160. That what it felt like.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, might as well just get over,
Yeah.
But getting down through there was, trying time too, trying to just be patient. We're almost over. It's almost at Santa Monica. Let's not, freak ourselves out or whatever. Let's just get down there. We've been safe the whole ride. Let's just get there and then we'll be all right.
Yeah.
And then once we got to where you could see the arch, so I was like, yeah, we're gonna go right here in front of it. But then I think something was blocking it. So then we had to go make a right and go back down the street and back around. I was like, man, it is right there. It is literally right
sure
there.
is. Sure
Yeah.
is.
So we end up going around and turning back around and parking like off to the side of that picture. And then,
But for
yeah.
our riders that's coming behind you, and we do have some coming behind you. Actually, we just had shout out to Holiday that just finished up 2 nights ago. Got into Santa Monica Pier about 3 a.m. and now we got Chris Glides. Man, he just took off today, heading out to Santa Monica Pier. Yeah, left Jacksonville this morning about 5:30 a.m. I want to say. How hard was it to get up into the pier to take the picture? Was it easy? Was it like I told you? Was it a little bit more difficult than you thought?
Um,
It wasn't. It wasn't. I don't think it was that difficult. I think if we would have, kind of navigated a little better, I think we could have got up there a lot easier than what we did. But we coming down and trying to do things that not being familiar with the area.
yeah.
But we figured it out once we got turned around and got on the right side of the road where we could pull up on the bicycle lane.
And
Well,
then
I'm
I
tell
was
you, I'm
hoping
looking.
because I know. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm
There
sorry.
was
Go
some
ahead.
cones there. I know that it was a parking lot, I guess, down there, but they put the cones up, so I guess the parking lot was full. The initial thought was to just go there or just park in front of the sign with the bikes. But then once they put them cones up there, I was like, all right, we don't want nobody to bother us and be talking about they're gonna
Oh,
tow the bike.
so you were listening to Sarge, but you weren't listening to Sarge.
Yeah.
When I told
Nah,
you what to do, you like, well,
Yeah.
Sarge said this, but my mind tell me I probably shouldn't do it.
yeah, because I
Yeah.
don't like confrontation. I don't like problems. We way over
No,
there.
they ain't gonna
So
mess with you. No, they not. They
Yeah,
weren't gonna mess with you. Yeah,
The
yeah,
bail money might
They-
be a little higher.
right.
yeah. They're a little. They're used to California. They're used to crazy tourists.
Crazy.
So as
Yeah.
long as you act like a tourist, you're good to go. As somebody
Good
said,
to go.
back said, caution. Caution definitely had the right shirt on. Kickstands down.
yeah.
Stands
Yeah, I
down,
didn't notice
boots
that.
on-
Boots
oh,
on the
trouble
ground.
2 times.
Oh,
Trouble
so
2
yeah,
times.
boots on the ground was a shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shirt
Yeah.
I had on. That's my brother.
That's what's
Trouble
up.
2 times.
Hey, so for everybody that's watching out there, man, you see them, man, they smiling, they're in front of Santa Monica Pier. God is shining on them, man, because they did their thing as a couple. They done went some 2,400, 2,500 plus miles on ground, safe and sound to make it to Santa Monica Pier. So let's do this first and foremost. Let's do this. Hey, straight up highway bullies, man. Straight up highway bullies. So, folks, family, let's do this, man. Let's take it on into home, our final segment. And this is where I want you guys to really expand individually your takeaways from this ride. What did you learn about yourself? What did you learn about each other? What would you want to share with the audience overall about your I-10 to the end ride? Let's go ahead and do it, ladies first. Let's go for it. It's your floor, Prestige. Take your time.
Whew. So, first and foremost, I think what I learned is that, again, I could do anything as long as I plan it, put my mind to it. It definitely tests me mentally, and physically. So for me, it's like, regardless of all the things that I've been through, I was able to still succeed and get through this. And so that tells me that I have that mental fortitude, if you will. So it did that for me. And then, like, as a couple, again, going through, it strengthened our bond because, again, we tested each other's nerves, got on each other's nerves. And, it just solidified why we're doing this in this thing 21 years later. So some of the goods, I think, what I will tell anybody that.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Since you just said that, let's do this. 21 years, man. Hey, most couples can't stay together 21 days. Y'all trying to do 21 years. I'm sorry to be so rude to interrupt, but I had to go ahead and give y'all props for that because God bless you. A couple stay together for 21 years. That says a lot today, and right on for that. Right on. So I'm sorry. Go ahead and finish up, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so one advice that I would say, just be honest with yourself. And if you can do some of these things, we out here riding. I just started riding 5 years ago. And again, my first bike was a street glide. So I took my time learning the bike, learning things. And just, overall, this motorcycle thing can be fun, but it's also can be deadly, if you will. So just be honest with yourself. If this is something that you can do, and if it's something you want to do, prepare yourself. There's no timeline. There's no, it's just you go at your own pace. So that's the one key takeaway I would say. Just go at your own pace. Do things your way. Don't look to the left or the right and see how someone else is doing it and trying to compete. Your competition should be within yourself to be better for yourself. But that's all I got. I probably
Well
went
said.
way off. Yep.
No,
But,
well said.
yeah,
I appreciate that.
Oh yeah. Well, me personally, I learned communication is the key when you're trying to do long distance riding, or especially when you're getting tired. Knowing how to communicate, basically knowing your partner, the people that you with, and knowing exactly how to communicate your what's next, how you feel. Just making sure everyone, or making sure your partner, or whoever you with, is feeling up to what they need to do that day. If not, then you need to know to, we need to cut it off. We need to take an extra break. We need to stop for lunch. Like, we need to sit down and talk about it. Whatever the case may be, just to sure the ride and everything flows and everybody's not stressed. Because I think most of the time when you're riding, you be more stressed than anything. The stress is what makes you more tired on the ride. Because I remember first when we first started riding off, we rode to North Carolina, and it was the most strenuous. It wasn't that far, but it was just we were nervous, and us being nervous made us more tired. Made us more tired, and it's taking a lot longer. And speed doesn't equate to getting there faster. It's just when you're tired, it's just boost up the what can happen, what possibly
Man,
will
I'm so
happen.
glad you said
Well,
that. I'm so glad you said that.
So
Yeah, I'm
that's
sorry.
basically
Finish it. But I'm sorry. When you said speed doesn't necessarily equate to getting there faster, I just wanted to take the time for folks to really hear what you just said.
right.
Speed gets you in trouble sometimes. It gets you
Oh yes,
crappy gas mileage. It gets
right,
you stressed out. It's
right.
the wear and tear on the bike. And typically, for whatever crazy speed you're doing, you're not really going nowhere no faster.
No, no. And I really think too, going, tank to tank. I know a lot of people do
Yeah,
it.
we do that.
Going tank to tank, it just tires you out a lot more for me. Shout out to my prayers, Ghost Pharaoh Souls MC. He makes. I learned that from him. He was one of the ones. Okay, you don't need to go tank to tank. Take it a quarter tank, half a tank, a little less than half, or whatever, and just take a break, regroup, get your mind together. Everybody get together and talk, about what happened or whatever, and it makes the ride a lot more enjoyable too.
Yeah. I totally agree with you, man. I think it's smart. I got a couple questions for you guys before we shut it down for the night, if you guys don't mind.
Okay.
I want to talk about, okay, on the health side, I want to talk about what was you guys' eating plan on the road, and did you guys have a resting plan? And feel free, anybody take that and just take it anywhere you want it. Those particular two topics, if you don't mind.
I think eating plan. I think we most of the time we kind of fast until lunch anyway. So that's mostly our thing. About 12 o'clock, 12:15 or so, we'll eat. So we know early
Okay.
morning. We knew, okay, well, we can push through this because we've been doing this now for maybe a year or so. We pushed through until about 12, even though we was doing more riding and doing more things that we usually don't do in a work day, but we still could push until that 12 o'clock time frame and then find something to eat.
Okay.
That which gave us that boost and gave us a little head start with the
Yeah.
eating piece, if you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you guys real quick on did you guys sit down and eat, or did y'all just pick up something fast in between pumping gas?
It was
I
a
think we did
combination of both. Yeah. Sometimes, maybe I say halfway through or on the 3/4 of the leg, then we'll sit down, and eat because you just need that extra oomph to get you there and just But the other times we're gonna kind of eat and go a little bit because we want to get there. But if we making out on good time, yeah, we'll sit there by 45 minutes and enjoy
There
our
it is.
our time and then go ahead and go.
Take care of your body. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. And what was you guys' resting plan? I think when we were talking throughout the interview, y'all were talking. You take a little bit extra time at the gas station, and you kind of relax and did your thing.
Right.
Right. The
Okay.
idea of the ride was not to be stressed. So I think the whole time we may have rolled, I think we was going maybe 70 to 80, 85 at best. It was just literally just relaxing. And then once we got to the next stop, we say, okay, hey, do we want to do a 10-minute or 15? Or sometimes at first it was 10 minutes, but then it was like, there we go, rushing and putting time frames. We just, when we felt like getting back on, we got back on and we went.
Love it.
And then before the bed downs, we want to at least do 6 hours, get at least 6 hours of rest, whether you're sleeping or not, but 6 hours of rest. That was one of the main goals, at least 6 hours of rest.
Because if you don't rest, man, you're gonna be resting in the bushes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you're
Right.
gonna be resting
Yeah.
in the bushes, man. And what Prestige just said, I want everybody who's listening, everybody that's on with us today, and I know I got some real highway gangsters, some real highway bullies on, but for those new people that are joining the channel that are looking and peeking in, what she's saying about that rest, if you don't rest, you're going to rest, but you're going to be resting in some place you don't want to be resting at. You
Voluntarily
can't
or
monkey around.
involuntarily.
Yeah, for all my, shout out to all my Red Bull drinkers. I used to be one back in the day. Shout out to all my little Code Reds and all my Monster Energies and Super Coffee and Frappuccinos. You got to get rest. That stuff is just going to give you a sugar spike, and then you're going to crash. And when you
Yes.
crash, you're going to take a nap. You're going to take a nap. What y'all think about that? Is that fair?
Yeah,
Oh
definitely.
yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Eat just like you give your motorcycle gas and give your motorcycle oil. Eat and get your rest. And I
Yeah.
appreciate what you said, Caution, when you said, well, we fast until lunch, and then lunch we go ahead and get our nourishment in our bodies. I think that's pretty actually pretty smart. That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
way I try to do mine as well. Okay. Any final words, family? Any final words to talk about this ride?
Hey, if you want to do it, do it. Plan it, research it, figure out how you're gonna do it. But please don't get out there and be like, yeah, I'm just tomorrow I'm gonna go do an I-10 in the end. You don't do that, because a lot of people and I had somebody like, if I go, it's gonna be last minute. No ma'am.
Hey,
So,
you better not. Hey,
it's
and
not
if you do it last minute, I don't want to go with you.
Yeah.
I don't want to go with you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
take your time.
it fair to say the shortest run of this trip, the shortest run is gonna probably be 5,200 miles. The shortest run.
Yep.
And I know for you guys it was farther. Yeah, because you guys had to come from
Yeah.
Yes.
Georgia to Jacksonville, then across, then back home to Georgia. So it's not it's a grown folk ride. It's a grown folk ride.
It
Oh,
is.
yeah.
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 Awesome.
And then I'll give you this little tidbit, because for our club we got a 5,000-mile ground pounders patch. So
Right on.
once I got home Saturday, I had to get up and do another 400 and something miles because I wanted to get the ground pounder patch. And when I tell you,
Gotta get
my
that.
bed was calling my name, was like, don't even worry about it. But again, my partner right there, he was like, nope, you said this what you want to do. Let's get
Yeah.
up and go do it. So
Yeah.
we got up that
I'm
next
starting to-
morning
I'm-
on Sunday and rode another 400 miles.
I'm starting to think you kind of bad. I'm kind of starting to think you a bully. I'm starting to think you a bully.
Ah,
wouldn't,
Yeah.
bro.
yeah, that's just a little bit.
Yeah. Hey, so check it out, fam. Rider 368, Sheka Williams, Prestige. Rider 369, Roderick Williams, Kaution. Did their thing, man. They done went
What
across
up?
the whole entire country on a motorcycle, the couples edition. Did their thing, man. They made it look easy because we know they were prepared and they were ready to execute the task. So let's do this. Let's get them a Don DeMarco. Man, family, I'm going to say this. If you guys would allow me to do this, to say, we are going to be better motorcycle riders because of people like you who care enough to share your ride with us so we can get better at what we do. And that's riding motorcycles, man. So thank you so much. I really, really greatly appreciate you. Let's give them another round of applause. Let's do this. That's what's cracking. Family, any final words before we shut this live feed down? Because I know y'all got to go pay some bills. Motorcycle parts ain't cheap.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Something.
something.
Yeah.
Nah, just look.
Yeah.
K9.
What's next for the future? What's the next ride y'all got?
What is it? I got a couple female rides. We going to
Memphis.
Tulsa, Memphis, Milwaukee,
Austin, Texas.
Austin. So we got a pretty tight
Tulsa.
schedule. Miami.
Yeah.
We got a pretty good schedule, you know. So
Hey, what you know what they say
You
about
ready?
couples, right? You know what they say about couples, right? Couples who
Well,
ride together stay together, damn it. They stay
Stay
together because
together.
they ride together. Hey, appreciate y'all. Much love. Much love. So, family, we're going to wrap it up for the night, man. Much love to y'all. I appreciate you guys coming on and caring enough to share your ride and your experiences with us. The patches are in the mail. The wife assured me, so we're going to get y'all patches soon. We ask you that when you do get your patch, can you please take a picture of your patch and post it on the Iron Elite group page so everybody can see y'all doing y'all dance. Is that cool?
All right.
Hey, one
That's
love,
cool.
family. Y'all be safe out there on the highway. And don't hesitate anytime you would like to take a ride somewhere and you want to share it with us on the Iron Elite page, don't hesitate to do so. It don't have to be I-10 to the end. It could be any ride that you guys would like to share with us, your experiences, because we want to be inspired too. You know, I see you guys get up and do something. And you know me, I'm going to be jealous. If I see y'all do something cool, I'm going to want to do it too. So y'all ain't finna have all the fun.
Not all the fun.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. So God bless, family, and thank you again for your service. You guys, I can't wait to see you at another 20 more years of marriage, successfully doing your thing, riding your motorcycle, and enjoying life together. So one love, family. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right.
Good night, everybody. All right. Hey, so there you have it, folks. Rider 368 Prestige, Rider 369 Caution. Husband and wife couple, man, just went across the country, made it look really easy, man. Did their thing and they shared their experience with us. Thank you, family. Because of people like you, we are going to be better motorcycle riders. And that's the real reason we do this whole social experiment. So if you guys don't mind, I just want to take a couple minutes on the back of the show and talk about a couple things that I think we need to reiterate. The purpose of the social experiment is to share with other people, to inspire other people to do some things that you were inspired to do, and that's to ride your motorcycle, to see America behind the handlebars of a motorcycle. Is everybody who does the ride, are they all experts? No. Are all of us on the Iron Elite podcast platform and the Iron Elite family, are we experts on everything? No. But we have receipts. We're sharing our ride in real time with you guys. Our good, our bad, our ugly, anything that happens for you guys to be better at what you do. Thank you for the Iron Elite family. Thank you for all the loyal supporters who rock with us on this platform, as well as the Facebook group page. Thank you guys. We've built a platform here over the last few years that we can be extremely proud of. People coming up to me on the street, people coming up to me in all different places and say, hey, Sarge, I kind of really love this Iron Elite family. And I thank you guys, man, because you guys are truly the rock stars of everything that we do on this platform. The I-10 to the end is a branch. It's a branch. It's a stretch of highway. But it's a branch of what we do in this family, and that's riding motorcycles, long distance. The Titan Award is another branch, and it's celebrating the people who are role models, who are inspirations, who are juggernauts in our motorcycle community with the way they give back to the community. And then the Iron Elite event itself, a nonprofit event for us to go and celebrate each other 2 days, 2.5 days out of the year, every first weekend of February, where we get a chance to rock out, celebrate each other, network, talk about what we enjoy doing, and that's riding motorcycles and loving on each other. And for my folks who support the podcast, you know who you are, man. The hardcores, man. Shout out to D Bell, Ballhead Nasty. Shout out to Nomadic Tank, man. Thank you to all the guys who rock with us consistently. Thank you so much. We wouldn't be anything without you guys the way you rock with us on this platform. Thank you for the guys who took the time to support the platform with a super chat, with a super sticker. I thank you guys. Cash apps. Thank you guys, the guys who take the time to donate to the platform, to the podcast, because the podcast really runs off nothing but donations, man. The mics, the cameras, the streaming, the Wi-Fi, the MacBook, the sound mixers, everything that you guys donate to the platform, we put back into the podcast. 100%. It doesn't buy Sarge Cadillacs. It's to make what we do better so we can have something professional that we can be proud of. So thank you guys who support with your money, your hard-earned donations to make us a better platform. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the people who've joined the Facebook group page, some 4,200 of you guys. We're constantly rocking with the Facebook Iron Elite Home of the Ground Pounders Reunion Facebook page. Thank you for the ones who support the Instagram, Sarge_I-10. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for all the people who have subscribed to the YouTube channel, Sarge Life and Motorcycling. It means so much to us. And I guarantee you this, if you care to continue to tune in, we're going to continue to do the best that we can to bring you guys quality content. Lastly, we got a couple riders out there, man. I want you guys to continue to pray for them, to keep them in your prayers, to think about them, to reach out, to encourage them. They're doing their thing. Holiday is already home. He's good. But I do have Chris Glides out there out of Fort Washington, Rare Breed, Fort Washington, Maryland, Rare Breed. As we speak, he's crossing over. I think he's getting ready to cross the Texas state line, doing his thing. He just left the Baton Rouge chapter doing the show. So keep him in your prayers, man, for a safe ride out there doing his thing. I do have a couple riders that are coming up here in a few days. For the riders who are getting ready to come up and you're watching this podcast interview and you're paying attention to what's going on, prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. It's starting to get hot out there in the 10. I'm telling you it is. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Get your rest. Double check, quadruple check your bike. Make sure your equipment is serviceable and everything is working. Don't monkey around with this thing. The more you're prepared, the better your ride is going to go. I can promise you that. Thank you again to Snacks who came on and rocked with us today, because Snacks be busy. She be getting across the world doing her thing. Shout out to her, 2026 Titan. Still doing her thing, still represent for our culture. We love her to death, man. Thank you, Snacks, for all you do to represent the best in our motorcycle riding community. So thank you. Thank you to Highway Smiley, who's him and Joe Fan out there riding snow-capped mountains all over the place, closing in on Mount Shasta. And I think Highway Smiley's out right now working on his Grand Slam riding rally that he's doing. And Joe, I think Joe should either be home back down to Miami or pretty close to Miami. He just had to go out to Southern California, do some of his stuff for some of the rally rides. So for anybody who would like to do the I-10 to the end, the link is in the description, yo. First, on the first line. So click on the link, man. It tells you everything you need to know about the ride, how you get registered, and all that cool stuff. And I'm going to think one last thing, man. I'm trying to catch up with everything before we get off this podcast. But one last thing is, shout out to all my PIF people. The PIF is the pay it forward. Those are my Iron Elite family members who love to love on other motorcycle riders. The PIF program is something that was started just a couple, 2-3 years ago, where riders who have made the ride before, they care so much about future riders. What did they want to do was they want to reach up and say, Sarge, I want to sponsor a person that's getting ready to make the ride. I want to sponsor a young lady. I want to sponsor another man. I want to sponsor a club brother. I want to sponsor whoever they put it together to do. And they pay it forward for a rider. Unbeknownst to that rider doesn't even know that they've been sponsored until they get to Jacksonville, Florida. Once they get to Jacksonville, Florida, we pop that PIF on them that was donated by sometimes an anonymous rider, to show love to future riders, to encourage and inspire us, and to love on each other to make this ride. And then we present them and say, hey, look here, your ride has been sponsored 100%. Your registration has been sponsored 100%. Paid to you forward by this person and that person. So shout out to her, Snacks. She was a PIF for a female rider, which, by the way, was Prestige. So she blessed Prestige with her registration fully taken care of. Prestige didn't even know until she got to Jacksonville. And we like, hey, got something for you. Oh, what's going on? Hey, your registration is 100% free. Huh? She was shocked. She was so happy, man. So thank you, Snacks, for loving on these people the way you do. Thank you for loving on the program and believing in us and rocking with us and giving everything that you have is for supporting what we do. So thank you so much. Let's go ahead and give Snacks a round of applause. Let's do this. And not snacks, but thank you to the operations officer, man. She just came back home from Oklahoma, taking care of her mother and making sure that her mom is loved on and taken care of and that type of stuff. My mother-in-law, the sweetest person on the whole planet. So the wife has been gone out of town and traveling on personal business, but she never stopped working on the platform and on the brand. So she still makes sure all the riders get registered, make sure all your merch orders get ordered, make sure all the riders got everything they need to get ready, even as she was traveling, taking care of personal and family business. So I'd like to thank the operations officer, Miss D, for what she does. Without her, I couldn't do what I do. It's a family affair when it comes to all this stuff. So thank you, everybody. Thank you to the operations officer, man, again, for helping us keep this program running as tight and as smooth as humanly possible. So again, I'm going to say good night to everybody. Thank you. This is a little bit different time tonight, 6:30 Monday night. We want to go a little bit early for some other reasons as well, but thank you guys for rocking with us this evening, man. And again, if you hadn't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. And if you've subscribed to the channel, reach up, give us a like, man, and also share the channel with other people so they can enjoy what you guys enjoy from the channel. So in the meantime, in between time, man, we gonna keep it motorcycling. Be safe, take care of yourself. Your health is your wealth. If you're gonna be rocking and rolling in this 26 motorcycle riding season, get yourself healthy, you dig? Get healthy so you can ride your motorcycle. Go to work so you can earn the privilege of riding your motorcycle. Take care of your family so you can earn the privilege of motorcycling. Motorcycling comes after you taking care of the business first. Much love to everybody who support us. Much love to our family. We're going to say good night, y'all. Peace.
Hey y'all, it's Snacks reminding you to tune in to the Iron Elite podcast. You dig?
This is the Mileage Willie, the Moto Mob CEO and your 2024 Titan. You are now listening to Sarge on the Iron Elite podcast. Like, share, and subscribe. If you're not listening to the Iron Elite podcast, what are you really doing? Because we are talking motorcycles over here. You dig?
Hey now, it's your girl Piper, the 2025 Iron Elite Female Titan, and you're now tuned in to Sarge on the Iron Elite Podcast Show, home of the Ground Pounders Reunion and the Coast to Coast Run, the social experiment, where motorcycling is not just a hobby, it's a lifestyle. You dig? Now like, share, subscribe, and follow for all things motorcycling, and I'll see you on the sled.
Hey, it's your boy Low Key. Y'all know I roll with Big Sarge and the Iron Elite, home of the Titan Award and the Ground Pounder Family Reunion. Each one teach one, you dig?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this your man Kodak, the most hated, coming to you live on the Iron Elite podcast with my man Big Sarge, where we always keep it motorcycle. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know what it is.
Hey man, this your boy Sarge. I don't care what nobody says. Earth, Wind & Fire is the greatest group in the history of this world, you dig? I was asked the other day, hey Sarge, why you never play any fast music on your podcast? It's simple. I'm petty.